On the settings page, you can perform a factory reset by clicking this button, restart the device by clicking this button, and change various settings. For instance, Wi-Fi. If you want your device to act as its own wireless access point, you would check this box here that says act as access point and then fill out the information. Or if you wanted to connect to your home network, you could unclick that and then type in your home network credentials. So my home network, and give it a password, and click save. After changing your Wi-Fi settings, you click save, the device will reboot and will use whatever new settings you've given it. The miscellaneous section lets you configure things like the CAN bus speed if you're using CAN bus, the optional CAN bus terminator, whether or not you want differential data enabled. When you enable differential data, you lose 2 data channels as they are paired together to enable the differential data. This is good for long runs of strips, or long runs 2 strips. PSU1 and PSU2 enable or disable the internal power supplies, the internal 5 volts power supplies on the device. And data channel expander is if you're using our data channel expander device that multiplexes our 6 data channels into 30 data channels. Brightness is the overall global brightness setting. In the timing section, you can set up different timing information. Things like startup length, shutdown length, and idle length are used as triggers in shows. So you can have a show play for 5 seconds when the car starts up, or for 5 seconds after the car shuts down. Or if nothing is changed, no inputs change on a device whatsoever, then the idle length determines when the idle event is triggered. So if your car is sitting still doing nothing for a period of time, it can trigger a show. Power off time is how long before the device powers itself off if none of the inputs are active. And the frequency input time is used for things like blinkers, where your input signal is oscillating between on and off. And this is just how much time must elapse between an on or an off before it considers it no longer on. Configuration files allows you to download the settings that you have on your device and upload them later. So if you have a number of cars that you're doing the same configuration for, you can set it up once, download all of the settings, and then on the subsequent vehicles or subsequent devices, just upload those settings. Data channels, panels, and color palettes have store exactly that information. The data channels, your panels, and then your color palettes. The shows have your show configuration. The CAN signals have the configuration for your CAN signals. And the settings contains everything from this page. When you're restoring settings for a device, you're going to want to load those settings in that order. So load your data channel, panel, and color palettes first, then your shows, then your CAN signals, then your settings. And that's the settings page.